Hi, my name is Becky Sackman, and I'm honored to serve as the current president of the Steelville R-III Board of Education. Thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this short video. We want to share clear, straightforward information about the $6 million school bond issue that will be present on the ballot this April, and explain why the board believes this is important for our school district and our community. After several months of study and discussion, and based on the recommendations of our Community Facility Committee, the board unanimously supported the decision to present this proposal to voters. One of the most important things for the community to know is this: this bond is estimated not to increase the current tax levy. The district can do this by carefully structuring new bonds to match expected revenue using conservative financial assumptions. Simply put, instead of increasing taxes, we would instead extend the current debt service levy by another 6 years. This bond proposal focuses on maintaining and improving our school facilities so they remain safe, functional, and comfortable for students and staff now and into the future. To help explain the details and the need behind this proposal, I'd like to turn it over to our superintendent, Mr. Steven Vetter.
Thank you, Becky. My name is Steve Vetter, and I'm proud to serve as superintendent of the Steelville R-III School District. The bond issue on the April 7th, 2026 ballot is a result of months of planning by the Board of Education, district leadership, and our facility committee. Together, we have carefully evaluated the conditions of our buildings and identified the most critical needs. While we do address many of these repairs to our regular operating budget, that funding simply isn't enough for large, long-term projects, especially those involving older buildings such as this. One of the biggest priorities in this bond issue is the elementary school. The original portion of this building was constructed in 1957. Over time, aging systems and materials have reached a point where repairs are no longer sufficient. This project would include the removal of asbestos throughout the original section of the building, replacing the exterior walls and windows, upgrading the HVAC system, which is more than 30 years old. Right now, the building struggles to stay comfortable during both our hot summers and cold winters. These upgrades would greatly improve temperature control, energy efficiency, and overall learning conditions for our students. Other projects included in the bond proposal address the important safety and accessibility needs, such as fixing the drainage issues at the elementary and middle school campuses, adding accessible parking at the high school, replacing the high school gym floor, which has reached the end of its usable life. It's also important to know that there are no current state or federal programs that provide upfront funding for the school facility improvements like these. For districts like ours, the only way to fund major capital projects is through voter-approved general obligation bonds. Thanks to careful planning, we're in a position to address these critical needs without increasing the current debt service tax rate. We encourage everyone to stay informed, ask questions, and take part in an important decision for our school and our community. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Matt Nye, Senior Project Manager with Navigate Building Solutions. Our role is to serve as the district's owner's representative throughout the process of implementing the projects that Mr. Vetter discussed previously. That means we work on behalf of Steelville R-III to help plan these projects, manage costs and schedules, and make sure the district's priorities stay at the center of every decision. From early planning through construction, we help coordinate the team, evaluate options, and provide clear, objective guidance so the district can move forward with confidence. Our goal is to help deliver these projects responsibly, efficiently, and in a way that respects the community's investments.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Kleba with Bond Architects. We have been assisting the district in assessing and planning for these improvements. As Mr. Vetter noted, the renovations at the elementary school, the drainage remediation, and the parking improvements at the high school will drastically improve the efficiency, safety, and quality of these buildings. Our team of experts is dedicated to ensuring these projects comply with all building codes and are brought to fruition for the community.
Hi, I'm Matt Hammonds, Assistant Superintendent for Steelville R-III. As you've heard, the elementary school renovation is a major focus of this bond proposal. These projects are designed to address aging systems and provide long-term solutions that support a safe, comfortable, and effective learning environment for students and staff. Improvements such as removing the asbestos in the building, upgraded walls, windows, and HVAC will also increase energy efficiency and reduce ongoing maintenance needs. These are responsible updates that help protect our facilities and make better use of taxpayer dollars over time. In addition to the elementary school work, the bond proposal includes important improvements at the high school, including the improved parking access and updates to the gymnasium. Projects that support safety, accessibility, and the daily use by students and the community. To explain how these elementary projects directly impact students and classrooms, I'll now turn it over to our elementary principal, Ms. Candace Richter.
Hi, I'm Candace Richter, and I'm proud to serve as principal of Steelville Elementary. As you have heard, much of our elementary building dates back to 1957, and over time, we've seen an impact of aging infrastructure, especially when it comes to drainage and our exterior walls. Currently, drainage around the school is inadequate, which can lead to water entering classrooms along the front of the building and pooling in our parking areas. The original exterior wall panels are also failing and no longer provide the protection they were designed to offer. Over the past 2 years, we've experienced flooding that required us to temporarily relocate students from classrooms for extended periods while those areas dried. These situations create an ongoing challenge with humidity and air quality. Addressing these issues through long-term solutions rather than repeated short-term fixes would allow our students and staff to focus fully on teaching and learning instead of the limitations of the building itself. In addition, replacing exterior walls and windows would significantly improve climate control throughout the school, helping classrooms stay more comfortable and consistent during both hot summers and the cold winters. These improvements are about creating a safe, healthy, and dependable learning environment for our students now and for years to come.
Hello, my name is Brent Blevins with Piper Sandler, the district's municipal bond underwriter. The board has consistently used conservative estimates on interest rates and revenue growth in their long-range planning to provide for future facility needs without the needs to increase the tax rate. This was true of the previous bond election in 2019, which was also done as simply an extension of the current tax rate, as well as future potential issues every 5 to 7 years. Continue to access bonds for large-scale projects without the need for a tax rate increase ensures that facilities can be adequately maintained on a regular basis without adding to the burden of the taxpayer's total levy rate. The current plan for this issuance allows for the improvements to be made without an increase to the current debt levy rate, while also allowing future opportunities to address any needs the district might have in the future by simply extending the current debt levy. Conservative, sustainable long-range finance and facility planning by the board has allowed this opportunity to ask for your authorization to complete these projects without the need to increase the tax rate.
Hello, my name is Jamie Evans, and I'm a parent of 2 children in the district. The official ballot language for the April 7th bond issue is displayed on your screen. Polling places will be published well in advance of the election. Please keep in mind these important dates. March 11th, 2026 is the last day to register to vote. March 25th, 2026 is your last day to request an absentee ballot by mail. April 7th, 2026 is Election Day. Absentee ballots must be received by this date, or you may vote in person at the Crawford County Clerk's office. For approval, this bond requires a majority of 4/7 or 57.14%.
Thank you for watching this presentation regarding the Steelville R-III bond proposal. If you have further questions, please feel free to call Mr. Vetter or Mr. Hammonds at 573-775-2175 to schedule a meeting. Thank you for your support of our students and our schools, and as always, go Cardinals.